rammed every day. So angry. Come on!
Yeah, the cops were out today in Granton dispersing people.
Really?
Yeah, there's like four cars in the van. So I'm told I wasn't out, especially not that far away. But yeah.
The thing is that it's really hard because you could, like, Matt and my sister go for a walk every day. She can only manage about 20 minutes because she's like due in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And like they're obviously just going for a walk. And you see other people that are kind of going for a walk. I saw like 5 kids playing football the other day together.
Yeah.
And like the other day there was like 3 or 4 kids all just hanging out, and I was like, there's no way you live together. No way at all. And it's just like, oh, where do you draw the line? It's so hard. But then, you know, I went for a 10K on, I can't remember what day it is. I'm not a day at some point. And like, there was this family sat on a bench and they were having a little picnic on a bench. And I was like, I know it's very hard when it's so nice outside. But why? Why would you do that to your little girl in a pram?
Yeah, I took Paddy. I basically stopped taking the dog out for a walk while the sun's up, just because we're right next to Pilgrim Park. So, I mean, the last time I took him out during the day, bright sunshine, multiple families sat together. He's on a 5-meter lead. He got close to the family, like maybe about 10 feet away from them. So I'm probably 30 feet away from him at this point. And they all 3 of the dads started shouting and swearing at me because I was too close. I'm like, you are
sat out on a pup.
Yeah, multiple families sat together. Kids are playing together. Parents are sat drinking beers. They're obviously smacked. And then I'm getting abused. I'm like, what are you talking about? Nah, I'm good. I'm done now.
I've taken to running like the ugly route because we used to run along Portobello Beach, and I just do not go that way anymore.
The police have been out on Portobello Beach as well, dispersing people. It's been getting so busy along there.
Yeah, I mean, Matt and I went for a run maybe like 2 weeks ago, and it was really windy. So there were some people around, but even then, like, considering the weather wasn't even that nice, there were so many people around. Considering it's lockdown as well. And I was just like, what?
Right, so I think that's working now. We'll just assume it is. Otherwise, we'll just give up. Okay, so you've got your team together. You need to find the missing delivery. So you know that the Glow Kindle Pale Ale comes from the Wizard's Tower Brewery, and it's just down the road. You know exactly where it is. So I would suggest that we move on with the adventure. Before you leave, though, guys, how about we have a drink? A little toast to send you on your way.
Yeah.
Shall we make a drink?
My number one rule as bar manager is never say no to a drink.
So if you guys want to grab your stuff, we'll make the first drink. So we'll make the Linden Gin Clover Club, essentially. So if you want to take get your ingredients.
Ooh, not to make you all jealous, but I went and collected some stuff from Edinburgh Expo the other day, and they gave me 2 bags of ice.
Oh, really? So I'm going to use, well, everyone's got the same ingredients, but we've got the Island Oasis raspberry puree. I'm going to chuck some of that in. And then I'm going to use their lemon juice as well.
We do this thing.
Everyone's still getting their ingredients on too fast.
Pineapple. Can you get the ice? This is going to be so cross with me. Because I was making clothes for us last night. Damien, you know I said I had that gin thing. They can't have it.
Right.
Right, is everyone ready?
Yeah. What? So how was the spectrum again? Sorry.
So like half a shot of raspberry puree.
Cool. Yeah.
Cool. Shot of the lemon juice. So the lemon juice has got a little bit of sugar in it, so you won't need to add too much gum. In fact, I'm actually not going to add any gum because the raspberry puree is really sweet.
Raspberry puree is beautiful, by the way.
Oh, it's amazing.
Full shot and so.
Oh, full shot, go for it, whatever. And then you've got like a little miniature of the Linden. So if you want to take that, it's made by Lithgow Distillery. Really nice stuff. 2 shots of that.
That's the whole thing.
Cool. Obviously, you guys know me. I would normally put the Ms. Better's Bitters Miraculous Foamer, but before the quarantine, I lent my last bottle out to a bar, and I can't get it, so I couldn't give you any of it. So if you want to add something or egg white, it's totally up to you. I'm just going to do it without. Simple 2 1/2 kind of like recipe. Nothing complicated. It's a quarantine, so no crazy ingredients. Just shake that up. Cool. Where's my strainer? There we go. Strain into a glass.
Yeah. Please.
And although there's a quarantine, we're not like completely cut off. So I managed to pick up some fresh raspberries. So I'm going to chuck some of them on too. I know. So a little twist on the Clover Club with Linden. Yes, tasty.
Oh, what's that, guys? Just double shaken.
Oh, double strained and all. Some double straining going on.
It'll be delicious.
Some nice little coupettes.
Nice, man.
And here's me with my Sainsbury's knockoff glass. Well, cheers, guys. Thank you.
Cheers.
Oh, you're still shaking.
We're basically
He's the only bartender in the group as well.
Oh, yeah.
Delicious.
cheers.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right. So, good luck, team. I don't want to put any pressure on you, but we really need that beer.
I need beer less now.
No, I'm desperate now.
So, as you kind of like leave the bar, leave the tavern, and start heading down the hill, you notice that there's nothing untoward around town. Doesn't seem like there's like that much of a like bandit activity, and nothing impedes your journey to the Wizard's Tower Brewery. You reach.
It's pretty quiet around here. They said it was suspiciously quiet.
No more or less quiet than usual, because you do work in the busiest tavern in town, and everyone's drinking there this evening, so yeah, not untoward. As you reach the door, you notice that the door is slightly ajar.
I open the door.
You open the door
Immediately.
Cool. As you open the door and you look in, you see a flustered gnome flapping about, running around, like muttering to himself and carrying on, and kind of like picking up stuff and moving it and kind of carrying on a little bit.
Hey buddy, do you have any beer?
Who are you?
That's the point.
Oh, you guys. I know you guys. You guys are my biggest account.
Yes, friend.
The Pop Up Geeks. Are you here about the delivery?
Yes.
There's been a problem. I may have made a bad batch.
I'll be the judge of that.
As you know, the Wizard Tower Brewery, we make fine beers, but we do weave in a little bit of magic to make, the magic happen. And I may have made a bad batch.
Oh dear. When we say bad, what do we mean by bad?
Well, it was the finest pale ale we've made, but there was some accidental side effects.
And what might those be?
I kind of made stuff big.
How big?
Like pretty big. Like
Umdal-bigs?
Bigger than
yes, like Umdal big, yes. Maybe a little bit bigger, but yeah, Umdal big.
What have you made?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Some of the stuff, they kind of complained about some big rats. They said they were as big as dogs, and kind of they were too scared to see if they were like good dogs, and ran away.
Okay.
And so they're my delivery team as well, and they can't get the delivery out.
Okay. So our delivery team is scared of big rats.
They said they were pretty big.
And the beer scene sounds fine to me.
Ask Hammer, I think that hammer's going to come in handy.
Yeah, I've got it ready.
You've got some strapping help there. Do you think that maybe you could help me retrieve the brew?
Well, we have a few conditions.
Conditions?
Can we put blue curacao in it?
How about? You know what? I think we can. I don't think it'll like mess with the brew at all. I think we can manage that.
All right, cool.
Is that your only request?
No, don't be stupid.
Yeah. Crack on.
Well then, if you guys want to head over to the cellar here, you'll find that my secret lab, my secret brewery area is downstairs through the cellar and the back area.
Can we have a little tete-a-tete, just ignoring our barman over here? I'm the bar manager. I'd like to represent my colleagues and the quest that we're about to undertake, and say that we're at least owed one free cask of ale.
Well, I already give you a retro of
No, retro is rubbish and you know it.
Well, what do you mean rubbish? I thought 12 and 1 was okay.
Every 100 is not a great deal.
Wow. Okay. I tell you what. We'll up it to 2. How about that? If you help me, then I can get back into business. So you'll be doing me a favor. Yeah. You know what? We'll double it. It's fine. I can afford it. I mean, it'll be tight, but I'm sure we can figure something out.
Sounds like a good deal.
Alright. I'm gonna give one to the customers and one to the staff.
But by customers, you mean Jiminy, right?
Jiminy.
Just Jiminy.
You're a great guy, Jiminy, but I promised you free drinks all night, and that's as far as it's gonna go, pal, okay?
I'm out.
Don't make me involved.
I tell you what, if you guys help me out, I can maybe sweeten things a little bit as well. Because my delivery team aren't delivering, you'll be doing me a favor. So how about I pay you the delivery, the fee that I normally give the delivery guys? I'll pay to you.
What are we doing, party?
It'll be 25 gold a piece.
Oh, banging, yeah.
For a couple of hours work.
That's better than my Christmas bonus.
Well, normally you guys get paid like 7 gold, 25 silver pieces. So I think this is a bit better for you.
All right, I always knew I was destined for greater things, so I think this is it.
So if you follow me, I can point you towards the stairs.
That would be helpful.
Just gonna move your characters all into one space. And then we're gonna move to the next page. Why has it not worked?
I've split into 2.
Have you?
Oh my god, I'm duplicate. Oh, we're all duplicated.
Okay. Hold a second. I'll remove.
Victory deepened.
Why has that happened? Okay, cool.
I got that. Ooh.
Is everyone there? Or did I miss someone?
I've just got a black and white space and nothing else.
Seems
That
like
how you guys
I'll zoom out, but it's it could just take a second for my crap top to work, so.
This is my campaign companion.
Why is Jimmy turned upside down?
Clover Club went straight to my head.
Ah, curled up kitty cat. Why is Umdal not come across? Everyone's there, right? Apart from Umdal.
Where is Umdal?
Where is Umdal? Indeed.
With his teenage mutant brethren, just to
In the sewers.
yeah.
I can see 5 of these.
I'm in a void. All I can see is
a black screen with like a little bit of white.
Yep. That's what I've got.
Yeah, you should only see like the areas that I've kind of revealed. But
Okay, so is it like a fog of war?
yes,
And then there's like a sort of
it's a fog of war.
L shape at the bottom. Well,
Yeah.
weird L shape. So that's just pure white. There's no map on that.
Ooh.
But I can't seem to get your token to come across. It's really weird.
I can see 5 tokens.
Can you? I can't. So you can see Umdal's character, yeah?
Does he look like a weird green goblin?
That's rude.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I can see him. I'm just gonna get stitches.
Tell you what, we're... In my head, everything was going to run really smoothly.
This is exactly what happened to me yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think one of the problems is that since quarantine, Roll20 has been like inundated with so many people trying to play it that I think it's really like I've noticed it playing it with my other group, like it's slowed down like really, really badly. What about if I place that there? Can you guys see that?
I can see one.
I've just refreshed, so I'm just waiting until I come back in.
If you're going to your settings at the side, you can just reduce all of the people to just their name.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
Game settings, player avatar size, names only. Create
Right.
space to see it more.
Oh, can you see your character now?
Just logged back in, so I'm just seeing if it comes up now.
There's probably like 10 Umdals in there now.
I've got. It's just me. I can only see me.
The picture you're doing, it looks like you're playing Tetris.
Yeah. That's me with me logging out and logging back in.
All right. It's you know what? It's fine. You don't need to see everyone. You just need to see your own character. Al, can you move your character?
Let's have a look.
Yes. No.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. All right. So.
That's definitely Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now. There's 4 of them.
Is there? I knew it. I copied and pasted so many of them. It's okay. Just use one of them until they all show up for me. Okay. So so the wooden stairs creak as you descend into the cool, dry air of the cellar, which is infused with the smell of beer and damp fur and stale hops. Somewhere in the darkness, you hear the scrabbling sound of claws on floorboards and a faint squeaking noise.
I have dark vision, by the way. Does that help?
Yes, it does.
60
Cool.
feet of dark vision.
Cool. So you'll have dark vision up to like your standard vision, yeah?
60 feet.
Might have made that up.
Cool.
Yeah, I've got 50 feet too.
Cool. So as Halvor and Jimny start descending down the stairs, they start noticing that there's the squeaking is coming from some rats.
Squisher! How?
They might be
Can you
trying
see
to...
that?
The rats
You can
think
hear
that they are hiding in the shadows, so they're not assuming that you are about to attack them.
And how big are said rats?
They're pretty big. They're like the size of dogs.
Oh, that's pretty big, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty big. Okay, Jiminy Squeaks, I think with your name being what it is, it should be you that goes ahead. And goes first.
I'm going to cast Animal Friendship.
Gosh, you are.
Well, I'm going to go approach this first rat and cast Animal Friendship to convince the beast that I mean it no harm.
Cool. And can you describe Animal Friendship for me, please?
Yes, it says I can, because of my race or whatever, it says this spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range, it must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or be charmed for you for the spell's duration, which is 24 hours. If you or one of your companions harms a target, the spell ends.
Okay, so its wisdom is 10, so it's got to roll off against a wisdom save, yeah?
Yes, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Cool. And what's the save DC?
13.
13. It fails.
Call yourself a sorcerer.
Oh no, it fails.
It fails, so he wins.
Oh, I see.
It's charmed. It is now charmed by you. I believe you're also wild magic, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. I need you to roll the 2 D10s, the percentile dice and the D10, and give me a score out of 100, please.
2 D10. 22.
22. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw.
Okay,
so if you were to attempt to do the same thing, I would the rats would have disadvantage against it. Cool. So you now have a charmed rat.
I do. I'm going to speak to this little rat friend of mine. Hello, fellow Squeaks. I am on a mission for some beer. Now, I reckon that you and your friends here might get in our way. So how about I share some beer with you and you let us pass?
I have never known Jiminy to share beer in his life.
Oh no, I won't actually. It's a rat. It's fine.
So the little rat, you see, kind of like scampers around a little bit, looks around a bit confused, and then runs to the nearest rat to kind of, and you hear them kind of like squeak amongst each other, like. At which point, the first rat, the charmed rat, starts moving past the first rat. So I will demonstrate it here. So, like, where are you? So it's this rat. He's talking to this one. And as he goes to go past, the second rat, didn't like it very much and is now attacking the first rat.
Oh shit.
Violent means violent ends.
I need to save a rat friend.
You're going to save your rat friend.
Guys, we need to save this rat.
Cool. So that has taken some damage.
Okay, well, how about we just play all the rats off each other?
Yeah!
Fight!
Rat
fight.
It's at that point I need you all to roll initiative.
Please tell me how to do that.
So you roll a d20 and you add your initiative modifier.
Oh. Initiative modifier is Dex, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so I'm on 16.
13 for me.
I'm used to D&D Beyond doing everything for me, so...
Did you say it's Dex?
Possibly.
On your character sheet, it should have in the middle initiative.
Oh, right.
If you're on D&D Beyond, it'll actually tell you at the top what your initiative is.
Hold on. There we go. So is it 12 plus your initiative, right?
Yes.
Oh, +2. So I did it right. It's fine. 9. I am stupid. My initiative is bad.
That's not bad. You want to see some of mine in the past. Woohoo! Cool. So I will give you a turn.
I actually can't see. Yeah, so mine is 12. Mine's 12.
Cool. So I got a 12 for the giant rat. Cool. So what did everyone get? Azor?
9.
9. Jiminy?
No, that should be right. Hang on, I don't know what. It says 5 plus 4, which is weird because that's not what I said.
That would be if you were rolling with advantage or disadvantage. If you're rolling 2d20s.
Right, I didn't mean to do that. Let me try that again.
Okay, fine. Just take. Oh, okay, try again.
Oh.
12.
I got
plus
12.
Plus 2, so 14.
No, it's with the +2, so it's just 12.
Just 12.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Jiminy, what'd you get?
13.
13. Halvor.
Oh, sorry, 12.
12. Umdal.
16.
Umdal 16.
Umdal.
Cinder. What'd you get, Jody?
Jody got 19, right?
There we go. 19.
19. So 20. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool, there we go. So, Cinder, you are first. The rats have started attacking the charmed rat and now turning a bit hostile. Whatever it is that the first rat said to the other rats didn't like it very much.
All right. What do we think, team? Do we save the other rat, or do we put him out of his misery?
Save rat.
Save rat. Okay.
They're his kitchen friends.
In which case, I'll whip out my ass hammer, aka the axe, and I'll go for the biggest, baddest rat to take him down. Alpha rat.
It doesn't appear that there's any alpha rat. It seems like a communist society of rats where everyone is equal.
That makes sense. Yeah.
All right. And in which case, I'll go for the rat closest to our little buddy who's picking on him.
So that one. Cool.
Thanks, Cinder.
Cool. So if you can move your character to him. So you've got what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can move up to that one. So you've got what? 30 feet of movement?
25 walk.
25. The furthest you'd be able to make would be there. So you could yell at it, or you could attack this one.
Oh, all of a sudden my dude is gone. My avatar is gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can
Got
only
eaten by a rat.
I can only see.
I can move your character. Do you want to move to the one that you can attack?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, I'll move your character to there. Now you can attack. So I need you to roll a 20 to hit with any modifiers. So in your D&D Beyond page, it will show you if you've got any modifiers on that.
Where are the modifiers? Sorry?
So hold on a second. I'll look at your sheet for you. Yeah. So if you look in your actions.
Yeah, actions. Yeah.
it will show you the weapon you've got equipped.
Okay, I've got unarmed strike.
Okay, you need to equip your weapon. So go into your equipment.
Yes, sir. Equipment.
And then equip your weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've got a great axe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
There we go. Great axe.
Cool. So it will tell you. D&D Beyond's really good, like nice for this kind of stuff. So it actually shows you like in a really easy format what your to hit is. So if you've got any like modifiers, and also what your damage modifiers are. So you'll see if you roll a d20, it shows that you've got a +5 to hit. So roll your d20 for me.
Good. D20.
So 6. So that will be a 6 + 5 because that's what your hit modifier is. Cool. So that is 11. The giant rat. Unfortunately, that does not hit. The armor class of the giant rat is a tiny bit higher.
I'm going to say this rat as well as a beer.
Do you have any bonus actions that you would like to do? Being a barbarian, you are able to go into a rage. So as a bonus action, you could go into a rage, so your next hits do more damage.
All right, let's do that.
Cool. It's like you kind of like going into like Dragon Ball Z mode, kind of like. Cool. So click one of your rage buttons because you've only got 2 charges of that per long rest.
Yeah, got it.
Cool. And that would be your turn. So next it would be Umdal.
Umdal!
Umdal kill.
Which one is Umdal going to kill? Okay, cool. So
I'm going to attack with my great axe, which is a +5 to hit.
Cool.
So I got 11 + 5, so 16.
That is a hit.
Excellent. So it's a 1d12 + 3. That is 9 damage in total.
It does 9 damage. You have cleaved this rat in half.
Wow.
Bad rat.
Just responded to that. He was like, who?
That rat is dead. You didn't pull up rage, so do you get a second attack?
I do have 2 weapon fighting, so I can do a second attack, yeah. But it'll need to be with my claws rather than my axe.
Okay.
I think you could roll over a bit. He's a rat.
I think.
Roll over.
Yeah, just roll around a bit.
Do you have any movement speed left?
Yes, I moved, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 15, 20 feet, so I can move another 2 squares, that's 10 feet.
Cool,
That's
so you want to attack the second one?
Range. Yep, with my claws this time. So I'll roll for AC again. So 15 + 5, so it's synthetic 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah. So 1d4 + 3 is 4.
4. Oh, so you hit it for 4 damage. Nice. Cool. Any bonus actions?
I'm going to end it there, yeah.
Cool. Okay. Jiminy.
Yeah, okay. Of the 3 rats that are in front of me, which one is my friend?
I will mark him with a different color. He's green.
Cool. Okay. So I am going to cast Chill Touch on the one to the left of that.
Yeah.
So I create a ghostly skeletal hand, and the space is within range. So I'm going to use this hand to pull the tail of the rat on the left, so that it thinks it's the rat behind it has done it. And try and get him to turn his attention to the rat behind it. And also cast some damage if I hit.
Okay.
You sneaky bastard.
So is that a roll to hit, or do I need to roll against your spell save?
There's a nat one.
So
I'm so confused. I'm a sorcerer and I don't have any spells.
Oh, you need to stop them before.
did you?
What?
Did you?
As part of creating the character, did you choose spells?
Yeah.
You're like the Radagast of this company. You just got poop on your head and you run around a lot. That's all you do.
I have a crossbow.
Hold on a second. I'm just pulling up your character sheet. Did you not? You didn't manage any spells, did you? Okay, so if you go quickly into edit character.
I'm going to nip to the toilet while doing that.
Cool. You'll see. Yeah. So in that sheet, it should say spells. You need to add spells.
Add spells.
Yeah. So you've got a fair few to choose from with cantrips and first level spells. So that might take you a little while to have a quick flick through. In the meantime, once Jiminy has come back, once Jiminy has come back from the toilet, it'll be the giant rat and then Halvor. So you've got time. You got time. Have a read.
Take quickly,
yeah, there's quite a few to choose from, so it's totally up to you. Jamie had to sneak off to the bathroom. I need another.
I don't understand how I missed this entire part of my character.
I asked if you needed any help.
I'm just passively. I don't know. Underqualified, I guess. Okay.
It's all right. You've got plenty of time. You're back. All right, cool. So, sorry, you cast Chill Touch. Is that, do I need to make a spell save against that, or is that a hit from you?
It's just an attack.
It's an attack. You said you rolled one. Cool. I need you to roll your 2 percentile dice again, please.
Is that for every single time I do it? I thought it was just for level 1 spells.
Actually, I think you're right, actually. Yeah, it is. Oh, Chill Touch is a cantrip.
Just a cantrip,
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're fine. All right, so that doesn't hit. You got any bonus actions you want to do?
Nah, nothing.
No? Okay, cool. It is the giant rats now. The one that Umdal has hit is going to attack. He is going to try to bite. He rolls a 9 plus 4. That is a 13 to hit.
My AC is 17.
Cool. So that is a fail. The next one in the back corner is going to move forward and try to have a little bit of snack on here as well. And that is a miss as well. This one is going to attack Halvor. That is.
Am I only allowed 2 spells?
What's that?
Am I only allowed 2 spells?
So you can learn two first level spells and 4 cantrips. So you've got 4 cantrips to choose from, and then 2 big spells. That is a 15 plus 4 to hit Linden on Helvor. So what's that? 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is 4 hit points. So takes a little bit of a bite at you. Next one moves to hit Jiminy because he sees that like Jiminy seems to be doing something weird to his friend, and takes a snap at him.
No.
That is a 13 plus 4, so that's 17 to hit. That is 5 hit points.
Yikes.
Next one is this one is going to take another bite at the friend rat. And that hits. That is 4 damage. And unfortunately, your friend rat is now dead.
Oh no.
Poor Squeakers.
Squeakers is dead.
This campaign took a turn.
And this last one moves in for Azor. That is a 10 to hit. I'm going to assume that's a fail, yeah?
What?
Cool. And then it is now Halvor's turn.
All right. Well, Halvor has a couple of throwing axes, so I think. No, in fact, no. Sorry. I'm going to use my great sword, my long sword, sorry, to cleave the attacking rat in two.
Okay.
First up. So I need to roll a d20 there, don't I?
Yes.
And then I think rolling. And then do I add my? Is it strength I add to that one?
Are you using D&D Beyond, yeah?
Yeah.
It'll actually show you what your modifiers are in your actions. So I'll pull up your sheet.
So that's I've got strength plus 3. Or plus 5 actually. Okay.
Cool. So sorry. So what are you wanting to do again?
Use my longsword to attack the rat that's attacking me.
Okay. So you've got a +5 to hit, and you've got 1d8 plus 5.
1d8 plus 5. Sorry.
Yes.
Right.
If you're wielding it two-handed, then you've got 1d10 plus 3.
I'm wielding it two-handed. So
Okay, so 1d10 plus 3.
So I'll roll the d10. Rolling d10. That was 10, so 13.
And was that first roll your d20, yeah? So it's 5 plus 5, so that's 10. That is unfortunately not a hit.
Damn it.
You got any bonus actions you want to do?
Sorry, where can I see those on here?
So if you click where you see all your actions, you'll see actions, all attack, action, bonus action. If you click on bonus action, it will show you your bonus actions. So you've got 2 weapon fighting, you've got second wind. Once per short rest, you can use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 1 hit points.
Okay, so can I use that second wind to protect me from his attack?
No, you would use it to regain hit points. If you're looking to protect against an attack, that would be a reaction or a bonus action. Well, sorry, or an action. So you would essentially preload it by saying, if something attacks me here, I would look to defend it with blah blah blah.
With second wind. No bonus actions then.
Okay, cool. Azor, have you picked your spells?
I think so.
All right, cool.
Do I need to hit save or anything, or is that?
It should just automatically go when you go across to your sheet.
Okay.
So if I look at your sheet, it will click on spells. You've got 4 cantrips and 2 spells.
Yay! Okay, catch me up. Where are we at?
So there are 1 rat dead, friend rat dead. There's been a couple of bites, and you are kind of separated from the defensive types. Just be aware that where you just moved, you're now in combat with 2 rats.
Oh, cool. Go back.
Yes, I'd say stay there.
Okay, actually, what's my range in this room?
What do you mean your range?
As in, what are the dimensions of the room?
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's like 40 by, what was that, 45 or something.
Is each square 5 feet?
It's like 40 by 40.
Okay, that's fine. So if I cast Magic Missile, I think I get 3 blasts. 3 different missile blasts will come out of that.
Okay.
So I can send them to the 3 of the remaining rats.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So
you can only use those spells. You've only got 2 first level slots.
Yeah.
Huh?
Per short rest, you've only got
twice.
Yeah. You've got 2. You've got 2 spells.
Yeah, your cantrips you can use as many things as you want.
I see.
But your magic missile, you've only got 2 chances of using that before you rest.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So you've got spell slots.
I'm gonna cast Acid Splash.
Okay.
At the nearest rat, which I'm hoping is 5 feet away from the. Yeah, so that poor little rat that's right in front of me. I'm gonna acid that guy.
Cool. So I need to succeed on a dexterity saving throw of 13, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
So is that a D20?
I've rolled that because it's a saving throw that I need to make against your attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because certain spells are great because it means that I have to roll, not you. So I've rolled, and I've rolled terribly. So that is a fail for me. It is a success for you. So if you can roll your damage, please.
Which dice is that? Sorry.
So the damage for the acid splash is a D6. So 3 acid damage. Cool. It hits, and I take 3 damage. Cool. It is still standing. Do you have any bonus actions you would like to take?
How do I know about bonus actions?
You don't have any bonus actions.
Okay.
Cool. So then it will be Sindar's turn. Sindar, what you gonna do?
Well, I got pissed off the fact that the last attack didn't really do anything, I think. I need to move.
And you cast Rage, correct?
I did cast Rage.
Cool.
I think I need to move to the closest little rat-faced shit I can find.
Cool.
And and using my hand axe.
Your hand axe. Just keep using your great axe.
Sorry. Okay. In which case, with a two-handed fucking great axe, let's take a swing at his head.
Cool. So where have you moved to?
Where was I last? Remember, bear in mind I can't see my avatar.
So I can see you there. So do you want to move to that one there?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So I've moved you there, so you can take a big hit.
Sweet.
Swing away.
1d12 + 3. That's 15 or
15. That is a hit.
Yes.
Get him, Hammer.
Perfect.
So it's a D12 + 3. Holy shit! Did you hit? You hit full points. So 12 + 3. You cleave it in half. It is beyond dead. You've turned it into absolute smush.
Rat burgers, anyone?
Cool. So you are now technically adjacent to this rat here. So that means that you are still in combat with that. If you were to move away, it would get an attack of opportunity against you. So you can take that opportunity to attack and move to another one, or you can finish it. Actually, technically, you can move to on top of that rat body and be in combat with 2 rats if you want.
I mean, yeah, I'm pissed off now, so let's do it. Let's attack.
Cool. So are you going to just attack this one here?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. 1 second. Right. I think I'm imagining that we're all higher level than we actually are. Do you get more than 1 attack when you're in rage?
Rage. You gain advantage on STR checks, blah, blah, blah.
Strength attacks, yeah, strength checks, saving throws, +2 melee damage, your strength weapons, resistant to bludgeoning, blah, blah, blah. You can't cast. Your rage ends early if you're not unconsciously. Ah, shit. I think I'm assuming that yeah, we're all higher level. I'm used to rage giving multiple attacks. I think that is your attack. Do you have any bonus actions you would like to do?
I'll go for rage.
No, you're in rage. That's fine. You've hit something, so you get to keep your rage.
All right, I can keep it up.
Yeah, cool. So now it is Umdal's turn.
Okay, well then I'll roll to strike the rat in front of me with my great axe, so it's a +5 to hit.
Cool.
I got a 17, so it's a 22.
That's definitely a hit.
Yeah. And I'll hit it with my great axe, which is 1d12 + 3. So 7 damage.
7 damage. You smash it into like pulp. It is beyond dead.
Umdal smash.
Umdal happy.
Would you like to use any movement or any bonus actions?
Yeah, I feel I'll move across to this right here and use my claws again.
Cool.
As a bonus action. So I got 9 plus 5, so it's 14 to hit.
That is a hit.
Excellent. So then it's 1d4 plus 3. That's 5.
5. Cool. So 5 damage. It is mortally wounded. Cool. Okay, Jiminy, your turn. What are you doing?
I am enraged at the death of my young friend.
No!
So I'm going to take a swig of the whiskey bottle that's in my pocket.
Cool.
I'm going to hold a lighter in front of my mouth and cast Firebolt.
Nice. Nice. Give yourself initiative for inspiration for thinking outside the box.
Thank you.
Cool.
14.
That is a hit.
14 to hit. Next, that's 1d10. 2 damage.
2 damage. Cool.
I am going to move away though because I am on 3 HP.
If you were to move away, you would take an attack of opportunity.
I'll do it, right, okay. Shit, well, we'll stay right.
Okay. Cool. Any other bonus actions you have?
Nah.
Nope. So it's the rats. So this one is going to have an attack at Umdal. And that is a
Leave
fail.
Umdal alone.
This one is going to attack Azor.
Okay, not me.
That is a fail as well.
Stupid rat.
This one is going to attack Jimny. That is a fucking hell. I'm rolling really badly. That's a fail. And then this one is going to move and attack Halvor, who is standing away from the action for some reason. And that's a fail as well. Shit. Okay. That was a really bad round from me. Halvor, it's your turn. What are you going to do?
I am going. I'm gonna hopefully end the battle that I've got going on with this rat here. I think I'm just gonna take another swing at it with my long sword.
Cool.
So I will roll a.
Who's that?
That's me.
That's Jimmy.
See.
And you've done nothing to protect me so far. I will find that out. Okay, so to go for this rat here with my longsword, I roll a D10 I had to do before.
A 20 to hit.
20 to hit, yeah.
Yeah, so roll your D20 to hit with your modifier. So if it's your longsword, it's a +5. So that is 7. That is not a hit.
What is going on?
I think the digital dice gods are like really just not in your favor, mate.
I mean, I wrote a pretty badass backstory for this character, and now he's struggling against one rat.
Maybe you shouldn't have had that Clover Club before you left the tavern.
Never blame the Clover Clubs.
Yeah.
Who spiked me then?
So, unfortunately, do you have any bonus actions or anything else you'd like to do?
Nothing. I should maybe I can I do the second wind in case that one attacks me again? Is that right?
That would be an action to do that, and you've used your action.
Never mind.
No. You could technically, if you were expecting a hint, but haven't used any action. But in this case, you've already used your action, so you can't do that. But I like the forethought. It's good.
Next time.
Next time. Okay, well, why would you waste an attack with a sword? Okay, Azor, your turn.
Okay. Magic has failed me.
Could you kill this one for me?
You didn't fail. You did damage.
I did damage, but you don't win unless you kill. This is do or die.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm going to resort to weapons. I have 2 sexy daggers and 2 arms. So
Okay.
I'm going to throw my daggers.
Okay.
I'm extremely talented, so I'm going to throw the daggers in 2 separate directions.
Okay.
One of them is at this rat here.
Yeah.
And the other one, I'm just going to plunge straight into the skull of this rat in front of me.
All right.
And hopefully finish him off.
Roll for hit and roll for damage.
Please tell me how to do that.
So a d20. And then the modifier, so in this case, +4. So 11 plus 4, that hits. Oh, sorry, 11. No,
it's
that
just
misses.
11.
Yeah, it just misses. Next
So
one.
I doubt myself. Am I really the prince that was promised? Nerd.
Cool. So second go.
Oh, what do I do?
Yeah, why not?
Same again?
Yeah, go for it.
Yes. Rolling the dice. Oh!
There's a hit. Roll for damage.
I know. Nailed it.
So it's a D4 plus 2.
Oh, sorry. D4 plus 2.
4. That is exactly the amount that you need. So that rat is dead.
Yay!
Nice.
I
Cool.
killed one!
Cool. Have you got any bonus actions or movement you'd like to do?
I'm gonna go over here and help my friend.
Okay, cool. Cinder, what are you doing? Do I need to move you?
You do.
Okay. I don't know why you can't see your character.
I can only see 3.
Oh, really? Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Okay. So in front of you, you see one rat there, surrounded by Umdal and Azor. You could move into this space and attack that one, or you can also alternatively move into there to help against this rat, or you could move around Jimmy to help him with that rat.
Linden, is that you?
Is that happening in real time?
Out of my team, who's more in danger? Is Jiminy and Ella?
Speaking meta,
I'm not
Jimmy.
gonna lie, I'm suffering.
Jiminy has 3 hit points.
Jiminy is like most in strife.
Okay, then of course, as a good woman, I'm going to support my team and I'm going to go help Jiminy.
Well, you are the doorman. You're there to protect everyone, including customers.
I mean, not like normally I'm used to opening the door with Jiminy's head, but who else am I going to do that to? I need to help him out, right?
Yes.
This is true. This is true.
He's a treasured member of the family.
I'll never get drunk again, Cinder. Help me.
Come in, boy. Yeah, let's help Jimmy.
Okay, so I will move you there.
Okay.
Cool.
Wait.
Don't drink the beer, ass hammer.
What are you going to do, mate?
You are sat on a barrel.
I will take a double-handed swing at this rat right next to Jiminy here.
Cool. So roll to hit and roll your damage.
Okay, so 1d12 plus 3. Plus 3.
Cool. And roll your d20.
Okay.
11. What's your modifier? Plus 5, yeah? So that's a 16 to hit. That is a hit. You got 3d12. Can you roll one d12, please?
Sorry, there you go.
I like your style. You're going for the big shit. I get it. Okay, so that is 7 plus 3. Yeah, so that's 10. You cleave this in twain. It is dead.
You're welcome, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Also, bearing in mind
Showed that rat
you're still in
bottle.
rage, so you would have had your extra modifier on that as well.
I like how long it's taking us all to defeat this bunch of rats.
I know, right?
Long size rats.
Okay, do you have any bonus actions you want to do?
What have we got? No.
Nah, move on to Umdal.
Moving.
Umdal, what are you going to do?
I'm going to use my great axe on a rat.
Cool, awesome. Roll to hit and roll your damage.
This one is
That's a 10 plus 5, so 15.
That's a hit.
Excellent. So I'll roll my d12. That's 11 plus 3. That's 14.
Oh, it's beyond dead. It's turned into a paste at this point.
Hey!
It's
As a chef, can I just like give it a little finger taste?
Ratatouille.
And then can I move down to the last round? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll make that.
Yeah, of course.
And go for my bonus action, which is my claws.
Go for it.
So it's a plus 5 to hit again. That's an 18, so it's 23. And that's a 1d4 plus 3. That's a 7 damage.
You actually gave the right amount of damage. It is dead. That is you guys all out of combat. I will give
Although I've
you...
never been more.
Umdal is our new hero.
I feel really sorry for you, Linden. Halvor has not had the best run so far.
Oh, he's done a jump.
I'll blink away into the night.
Edgy.
I told you
Go
you
back
should
to
have
slinging
left
blue
him to the blue
curacao.
curacao.
Yeah. Does anyone have any health potions?
Any what?
Health potions.
Hmm.
I didn't give anyone any, did I?
Nothing else.
I'm going to be slightly meta here. As you finish off the last rat, Glowkindle hears that kind of like combat has subsided, and he pokes his head down and goes, "Is everyone okay? Did you get the rats?"
Umdar smash.
Umdal smash.
Yeah, we
Okay.
killed a few rats.
I failed to mention that brew number 5 over there. It's got some really interesting magical properties to it. Maybe you want to have a try.
Which one?
Brew number 5.
Brew number 5 is here. It's next to Sindar.
By the way, I have a mending
Me.
cantrip. If that will help. I don't know if that will help.
Mending is great for items. So say if you had a leaky boat,
Sorry.
you could mend it and fix it. Mending doesn't mend people.
I don't think there's leaky boat.
Unless technically if you're made out of like stone and metal and wood, then technically, yeah, you could heal someone with mending. Cool. So maybe you all want to have a drink from batch number 5.
Yep.
Cool. So I think at this point, Jody, you've got a cocktail you want to make?
Sure, yeah.
Awesome.
Has everybody got all their...
Oh shit.
So everyone get fresh ice and everything else.
Let's go wash.
Go for it.
Oh,
You washed up last time. Oh my god.
what? She's another one. And then it's all going on. What are you doing?
We're sharing our chicken.
He's gone. He's left me.
We're sharing our chicken.
Oh wow, we're getting a virtual tour. Reg.
Yeah. Well, he keeps running off. I went to go and get some things and he ran away.
Don't bring that in here, it'll make a lot of noise.
No, because you're on the earphones.
Oh.
Ooh.
Jody, are we sitting or are we sharing?
Can you hear me? We're shaking.
Chicken, good.
Oh, you're using fancy. You did a good job. Alright. Well, I don't know where to put it.
All right, I'm ready.
Sweet.
Linden's making mine.
Good lad. Okay. So I'm assuming, considering the audience, you've all had Monkey Shoulder before, right?
Yeah.
Feel free to remind yourselves. So again, just sort of playing on the last one, I like to try and keep things simple. So shaky, essentially passion fruit whiskey sour. Yes, she's on it. So if you reminded yourself of what Monkey Shoulder tastes like, that amazing triple malty goodness, then put your for each one that you want to make, 35 mils is fine. But if you want to go up for the full 50 because it is Saturday night, then feel free.
Empty.
A little bit of lemon juice is your standard sour recipe. So I've gone 15 because the lemon juice that we've got from Demo is, as he says, a little bit of sugar in it. It's actually quite nice.
Yeah, it's Sicilian lemons. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I had some syrup ready to go on the side, and I made one earlier, and I'm like, nope, doesn't need it.
Yeah, it doesn't need it.
Do you want a wee bit of sugar?
No, we've got the passion fruit.
He's sweet enough. That's the thing, the passion fruit as well. When I tasted that, it's super zingy. So
Oh, it's really zingy. Yeah.
Oh, I love a bit of zing.
So yeah, like 20 mil for that to a full shot, depending on how zingy you like it.
Yep.
I've got fresh egg white because we actually managed to find eggs. You can believe that.
Are eggs hard to get just now?
And certain shops,
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think Dave the Hoarder with all his toilet paper and sanitizer has all the eggs as well.
So it's up to you. Like I'm not going to tell you how to do this. You're all bartenders. If you want to dry shake and wet shake, fine. If you want to do the other way, you do the other way.
Cool. Awesome.
Happy?
Yep. Shake.
Here we go, whiskey.
Huh? Yeah. Gotta get the clip. Oh, good.
Thanks for organising all this, by the way.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
It's a really great idea.
Oh, just trying to get like some of the quarantine blues away.
This is great, actually. It's like, I do a thing I've always wanted to try playing a little bit of D&D, and of course, like obviously, I said that to you guys in Destiny's Child before. Like when you mentioned this was a thing, I'm like, hell's yeah!
This is I'm just really apologetic because I thought it would be easier for me to get all the technology to work. So I apologize. I should have probably done some more testing before. But I hope it hasn't like
got that pretty quick.
ruined the system. It could have been a lot quicker. It would have been a lot smoother. Like my citrus roll. That's a garnish I made earlier.
Look at Jamie with his chemistry gear.
Oh yeah.
Right, awesome.
So the only thing I would say is if it were a thing, which it isn't yet, hopefully post lockdown it will be. That exact same recipe will work just as well, if not better, with a smoky version.
Oh.
Right, so man, we all know how like smoky whiskeys and French martinis work banging, right? So this substitute and this sort of porn star-esque sour. I'm gonna be really, really ignorant here. I have never tried the smoky variant. It's not ignorant at all. So before, obviously, well before my time. So they released the smoky variant in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So same basic recipe. You've got your 3 Speyside malts.
Mm-hmm.
We add a 4th malt this time, not from Speyside. It's a highly peated whiskey. They generally don't want you to know that it's Ilse Bay. Oops.
Oh really?
Hang on.
But it's there you go.
Yeah.
It's a tasty number, but essentially they initially released it because they were sort of like, we're going to make this super like cool, super exclusive. It's only going to go to 10 bars.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those bars were in Scotland, and we were like, what?
Yeah.
So of course now they're like, oh, we need one of my first things in the job as brand ambassador was to find anecdotal evidence to see how well the whiskey was doing. I'm like, we released it 10 places. I'm going to get 10 anecdotes. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they made it easy for you.
But luckily now it's on release everywhere, so it's in Waitrose and stuff, and they really are getting behind it because they realise like obviously peat's not a huge thing for a lot of people, but it is a growing section.
I mean, it's something that we've been trying to get consumers, strangely, mostly female consumers, to get on board with whiskey has been with the smokier ones.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at how, I mean, talking slightly off brand there, you look at how much attention that Ardbeg has given to female consumers, and Ardbeg is one of the more smokier ones.
Yeah, totally. And the thing is as well is it's trying to explain to people that so like right now I'm any tasting and training session I'm doing with people is I'm taking extra bottles of both the original and the smoky. I'm literally saying to people, I challenge you to tell me a drink. It could be gin, vodka, whatever, but essentially one that you think will not work with your whiskey, and I'll prove it up.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's interesting because if you look back to when I quite a long time ago when I first started like bartending, getting into kind of like the much larger scene, the amount of the desire from whiskey brands to break that kind of like market, and some of the ideas that they had, and some of them were weird, but they're all really complicated. We're like, we need to get people to drink this cocktail with this smoky whiskey in it. So how do you propose that we get ladies to drink it? And you're like, well, they don't want that drink, so why would they drink it? Like, let's just make it easy for people. Let's just give them it.
It's hard, isn't it? You've always got a toss-up between working with something that people know and introducing something slightly different into it, so that there's familiarity there.
Yeah.
And creating something altogether new, that's new and exciting, but maybe not as accessible, because it's hard to bridge the gap, you know.
So it's one of the things that I've been tasked with, because I don't know how well you guys know the my sort of colleague in London, John. His background is not bartending. Like, he's a fantastic brandmaster, but when it comes to creating drinks, he goes.
He's a photography guy.
Yeah. So he's sort of like, you know, these guys are way better bartenders than I could ever be. So that those are the types of things that do it. So it's fun. Like right now, we're doing a little thing where essentially you've got pretty much 3 types of bars, I would say, in broad sense. You've got the guys who, you know, basically don't really do mixed drinks, and if they do, that's, you know, the most they would go is a mixed drink type thing. You've got your sort of mainstream cocktail bars, and then the higher end, you know, people with rotovaps and all this kind of stuff. So, like, one of the things I'm having fun playing about with right now that's keeping me busy is creating drinks. So one drink that I can simplify to the people who just want to mix things in a glass and that's done. As it stands itself, will work for the majority of those bars. But for the higher end guys, when they're like, simple, I go, yeah, but have you thought about doing this to that ingredient and this to that ingredient? And basically, so work with 3 different sort of audiences, if you like. So it's kind of fun.
That's
really
not
clever.
as easy as you'd imagine, though.
No, it's not. But the easiest, the thing I'm doing is, and I suppose if you're streaming, I'm literally giving away all my secrets. But
don't worry, there's only like 2 people watching.
I'm essentially trying to encourage people to be as lazy as possible. You know, AKA efficient. So we have a way. We've got a thing called the lazy old fashioned. You guys know this?
Yeah.
So for the 2 people watching, essentially you take a bottle of whiskey, you pour into a glass 250 shots, so you've got 100 ml of space in the bottle. And what you do is you add in your sugar syrup and you add in Angostura, and you've essentially got a bottle of old fashioned ready to go. But what I'm trying not to wreck the place, what I'm trying to get people to think is, so this is a bottle of 12 cocktails, right? But what it also is, that is a cocktail that is a base. So for example, the whiskey sour we've just had, what's stopping you from pouring this out, adding
lemon juice in,
a foamer and a lemon juice, and you've got the base of a cocktail.
Yeah.
So using cocktails as a base. So like I pissed a lot of people off in London when they tried to ice me. So when I got the bottle of Summerhall Ice, I popped it, put it into a shaker, added egg white, shook it, and poured it out. And I'm like, cool, I just necked my cocktail then. Everybody's like, what? You can use things as a base. You don't have to just be stuck where you are. You're thinking like, no.
Why not explode in your shaker?
Oh no! So top tip: use a 3-piece shaker and let the gas out at the top. not my first rodeo.
This guy.
I still remember the first time that I ever shook a proper fresh Clover Club next to a friend of mine. He was wearing a crisp white shirt and he didn't know how to use a 3-piece properly.
Yeah.
So of course his white shirt completely covered.
Oh, we all used to work in white shirts. Our uniform was black ties and white shirts.
Nah.
But it was also a strawberry puree kind of bar.
Gotcha.
You know when someone was having their last shift because their entire back would be covered in strawberry puree?
Yeah.
I was thinking about this today. I was having a chat with a friend of mine, and they were like, I was taking some pictures and some footage and stuff to put up on my Instagram, and he was just like, "You always cut about in shorts and those bloody shoes." And I'm like, "Yeah, but that's my uniform." Like, you know, I pretty much pride myself on every major job I've ever had has had zero uniform, and it's usually pretty comfortable. Like, my uniform now is to cut about in whiskey t-shirts, snapbacks, and Nike shoes. Like,
the opposite, aren't we, Al?
But again, you guys technically pick your uniform.
Kind of. So today we're going to be working on the Death Star. And tomorrow we'll be in a hot.
I am intrigued as to what the Witcher uniforms are going to be.
Quite similar to the Game of Thrones ones, with the the kind of open neck with the tie in here.
You got to show a lot of chest, and
Yeah, I show as much chest as I can. Yeah, possible. With a medallion.
Are you guys going to have bards?
Al's got these amazing leather cuffs that he's got that he wears for it.
Cool.
Yeah. We've all got Witcher medallions.
Which are not independently of one another as well.
Yeah.
Are you guys actually bards?
Bards, we tried to hire a bard, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we're looking for weekend bards, so when we come back we'll try and get a bard in on Friday, Saturday night. I think that'll be really cool.
I think you should just get the mead guy from the Stockbridge Markets in.
Oh, Rogue Meads.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Rogue Meads.
The mead dude from Stockbridge Markets. He's always kicking about in his like monk robes. You should get him in. He'd be perfect.
Really?
He's been there for years, yeah.
Yeah, the mead dude.
Road me.
Yeah.
Is it Linden's doing it now?
I forget otherwise.
There was a guy kicking about EBC. I can't remember what his name was. Is it like the English Mead Company, something like that?
Oh yeah, that's my mate Sam.
Yeah, Sam Bolton.
Yeah, I got chatting to Sam. We nearly struck a deal just before,
if you look up here, I have some of it.
Hey.
Ooh.
It
I
is
heard really
delicious.
amazing thing, and we were going to get it in for The Witcher, but
Oh really? Oh, I can help you with that.
yeah, we got closed before we could get delivery.
No, if you want to try it in any cocktails, I've got it up there. So if you want to try it, let me know. I'll bring it in.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'd love to help Sam. I've known Sam for years, since he was working in when he first started bartending properly in Tiger Hornsby in Newcastle. And then I was there for when he won the Gabardinier comp. I've known him for years. He's I wish him all the best. So like I said to him, if he could send me up a sample bottle, I'd do what I can to kind of like help him out. So I would love to help him out. So if you want me to bring it in, I'll bring it in.
We've heard amazing things, but we've not actually tried the liquid. But we were pretty set on getting it in for The Witcher.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I've had chats with him and I've arranged it all, but obviously it just all fell through before we were
Yeah, of
able
course.
to get
But
it.
I'll bring it in for you. I'll leave you like a volume and a glass for you to try some drinks with it.
Oh, thank you so
It
much.
is.
That's
It is really
kind.
good. It is really good.
I was down in Birmingham last month for work, and I popped into his bar.
Oh, did you?
To try like a bunch of different meads that he's got. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. He doesn't use any apple juice in it, so like it's really, really light, really floral. Anyway,
Okay.
I should crack on with this, otherwise I'll just start talking about booze for far too long.
Also,
Save
funny
that,
thing, the map's finally just loaded on my screen.
Really? Yes.
Yeah,
Nice.
looks great.
Okay. Where are we?
We've killed all the rats and we've all had a
Kill all
drink
the
to
rats.
celebrate.
I need to bring up that sheet. Right, cool. So, as you are out of combat now, I'll remove that. Are you going to head to the next corridor?
Yes. Onwards,
Cool.
team.
Onwards and
Yeah.
upwards. Cool.
Davo, did
So
that
wait,
drink have health properties?
Yes, it did. So I need you to all roll a D4 plus 2.
Is this for healing? Because I'm at full health still.
Yeah, it's for healing.
I
Okay.
think I'm at full health too. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be.
You just
So I
enjoy a
got six.
really good drink.
Okay.
So whatever you rolled, +2 is any health that you gain back from batch number 5.
Can we take a bottle of batch number 5 home? Not a bottle of barrel.
Do you have anything to put it into?
Oh, I've got water skin.
Do you? Cool.
I do.
Cool. Empty the water skin and then fill it and treat it as a potion of healing.
Excellent.
Nice.
Good work, team.
Oh, I think I have a water skin as well. Hold on.
What would it be in equipment?
Yeah.
Equipment,
Yes.
yeah. So I've got a £5 water skin.
Yeah, me
Cool.
too.
Yes, me too.
Add to your equipment potion of healing.
How do I do that?
Just go to your equipment page. Click
item.
add equipment or add item, and type in potion of healing.
Potion?
Ooh.
Just a classic one, not greater, superior, any of that.
Just a regular one. You don't need the big ones.
Potion of heroism is quite enticing as well, though.
Maybe I shouldn't have given you access to everything.
I'm going to add the sword of winning.
It's my friend Ian. He's bought most of it. So yeah, if you get access to anything, it's because of him.
Greater, superior, or supreme?
Just regular
Normal.
potion of healing, normal.
There isn't normal, it's just those 3.
Yeah, greater is the only one I could get apart from supreme.
Oh, no,
For the HP we have, will it really matter?
I've just added potion of healing.
I'm pretty upset that someone else has gotten a fancy
Yeah.
one and I've got.
If you type in potion of, like potion of healing will come up. Just add one of those. Cool. As you now out of combat and you've managed to acquire a potion, you head into the mosaic corridor. Through the hole in the wall, you can see a dusty stone corridor. Its floor lying around a foot below that of the cellar where you stand. Over to the left, you can see the start. There. You can see the start. Left, you can see the start of a staircase buried in collapsed masonry, earth, and rubble that block the way completely. To the right, the passage heads around a corner, but on the wall, you can just make out what appears to be writing in a clear gold script.
Ooh.
What language is it in?
I don't know, you have to get closer.
Where is it? Let's have a look.
To the right.
Propaganda.
Cool. I would not go where you are. I would move back. Yeah, cool, sweet. Move within like looking distance of the wall.
No door can hold Halvor.
Cool. I'm going to move the page because what you see before you is a puzzle.
Ooh.
So I'm going to move us all to the next page.
Hopefully I can see me this
And
time.
what you see before you is the panels on the floor. So they're divided into 3 areas. And you see on the wall in gold lettering essentially a poem. And it starts off, dawn breaks with stirring air as sun shines down on new day fair. Midday blaze bakes earth and grass. The farmer waits for heat to pass. Evening cool brings water, wine, drink and laughter passing time. Night sees shining, roaring fire as wooden coals burn on the pyre. And that is what you see in the panels on the floor as you come around the corner. So have a talk amongst yourselves. This is a puzzle. You need to figure it out.
Oh.
So as you look onto the tiles on the floor around the corner, you notice a dead rat.
Oh.
Is it my friend?
It is not your friend. Your friend was murdered by other rats. You see another rat. It is clearly cleaved in half.
Ask Hammer, was it you?
It was not me.
I reckon there must be a trap in the wall.
Like a
Anyone get good
guillotine.
perception?
What'd you say, Squeaky?
Anyone with good perception, you can have that look and see if you can see what's going on.
Wait, I think I do. Hang on. How would I know?
I have 10 perception.
I have 3 plus 3.
Oh no, I was wrong. I have -1.
I have a -1 perception, yeah.
I am not. I can't see things.
You look at stuff. You take it for what it is.
Oh, okay.
I have 0, so who's got the +3?
Me.
Do a perception check.
In this case.
So how do I do a perception check?
Okay, so what are you wanting to do?
Paragraph, or each sentence obviously corresponds to each quarter of the poem, of the mosaic.
Yeah, but they're already in the right order.
Yeah, that's what's weird.
Yeah, Lynn, can you roll a d20 and add your perception and see if you can see anything that's going on?
Yeah. D20, 16 plus 3, 19.
Cool, so in front of you, you see a plaque with the words, the poem that I've read, and in the hallway to your left, you see that the 4 panels are divided into 3 spaces. So you see that there is, as you look at the panels in front of you, you see that there is what looks to be sky, ground, and water leading in front of you.
Okay.
It would appear that the rat stood on the wrong square and was cleaved.
And what did he stand on?
He is currently on. Right, where are we?
Oh, I see. So do we have to walk over one of the panels, not the other one? As in, we have to choose
I
which
think
panel.
you have to either choose land, sky, or sea.
Wait, what time of day is it?
It is on the water section of the 3rd panel.
I think we should traverse across land.
I'm heading immediately towards the one that's talking about drinking and laughter. I have my foot like ready to put it down on.
Okay, so which one are you going for?
Horse and Jiminy, my valued customer.
Which one are you going for?
No, I'm not doing anything yet, but I'm
You're looking at using cool.
Drinking laughter.
yeah.
All right. Dawn breaks the stirring air as sun shines down on New Day fair. Midday blaze bakes earth and grass. The farmer waits for heat to pass. Evening.
So earth and grass. So that kind of cuts off the earth on the midday one, right? As in, if you're waiting for heat to pass, you'd probably wait in the water.
Well, we've got air in the first one, earth and grass in the second one, water in the third one, and fire. So I'd say we'd be going, air, earth, water, fire.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's how we traverse the mosaic.
What do you reckon, Squeakers and Art Hitter?
It's Arse Pummeler, thank you.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Okay, so who's going to attempt this puzzle first?
Umdal board.
The valiant
Okay.
Azure High princess that was promised shall traverse the heroic puzzle.
Cool.
Heroically.
And so,
If
what was your
Azora
path
has skills,
again?
do I get promotion?
Yes.
Okay, so Azor, which puzzle piece are you standing on first?
Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna stand on the first puzzle piece in the sky area.
In the sky area. Cools? You are fine.
Okay.
Nothing
I am
is
then
happening.
reversing the puzzle piece onto the grass area.
Onto the earth area. Okay, cool.
Am
You're
I still fine?
fine.
I continue to traverse onto the water area of the third piece.
You are fine.
And onwards to the area with the fire on it. Specifically the
fine.
fire.
It is the most annoying puzzle breaker ever. Thank you. You waste that puzzle. That puzzle is absolutely nothing. It is shit. It needs to go in the bin. Congratulations. If only
What you
we
mean
follow
to
that
say
same
is that
path.
I'm an ultimate puzzle breaker, and I did very well. Thank you very much.
You did very well. You did very well. Congratulations.
Yeah, princess.
You are through to the other side, and you are unaffected by any cleaving sides.
It's because of my destiny.
Is everyone going to follow the same path?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of assume so.
Alan, I reckon run straight across the water, Alan.
Umdal, you
Umdal
follow?
is a turtle. No, he'll follow everyone else. He's a follower.
You're destined for the water run now.
Stop trying to drown our ship!
Okay, congratulations. That puzzle was quite not up to scratch for you guys.
Well done, team.
Well done.
They underestimate hospitality workers, you see.
I know, right? As you look up the corridor, you see that there is another room to the left.
Ooh.
And another room ahead.
I can hear.
Left. Let's go left.
Left. Would you like to look into the room or listen to the room before you move in?
I think I can cast a spell.
I can see in the dark, so I want to go into the left room.
Okay. I can cast dancing lights.
Okay. So Halvor, you are moving into the room.
I think I'm in there already.
Cool. I know you are. I'm trying to give you a chance to get out. As you step into the room, your dark vision allows you to see, but something else also looks back. I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh dear. So
Rolling initiative.
Yes, you're all in combat.
So I'm rolling 20.
Oh, I got a
Yes.
20.
Everyone, cool, awesome.
What am I rolling? 20?
Yeah, so roll a 20 and add your initiative modifier. If you're looking at your sheet, it should be at the top.
That's initiative.
We've got a 0 on initiative, so.
Yeah, mine's 8 overall.
So you were 8 total.
I got 12 overall.
Got 6.
12. Who got 6?
Jody.
Ass Hammer's gone to the back.
You had a good roll last
Dangerous place to
time.
be.
I think Halvor's changed his mind and would like to come back out from now.
Jiminy and Umdal.
So I got a 20.
Umdal got nat 20. Okay, so 20 plus modifier is
20.
20. Cool.
Can I have another one of those?
Jimmy?
14.
Oh, 14. All right, cool.
I like my whiskey porn star.
Fantastic.
It's fucking good, eh?
Oh, another one of those.
I want more.
Of course.
We are listening still, we're just also making a drink.
No, go for it. Go for it. I've been necking from the fucking bottles. Cool. So, as you enter the room, despite your dark vision, there is something inside there. In the center of the small room ahead of you is that is the right room, isn't it? No, it's the wrong room. The door opens onto what might once have been a lab or workroom. To your left sits a mouldering desk and the shattered remnants of alchemical glassware, while the center of the room is dominated by a set of tall bookcases arranged back to back. All around, however, are scorch marks and signs of countless small fires, and the air is filled with smell of smoke and burnt meat. The wooden furniture is blackened and burned in places, while what may once have been a pile of books has been reduced to ash. Singed traces of what may be webbing hang from the ceiling. As you enter, you feel something crunch beneath your feet. Glancing down, you realize that it's the charred hindquarters of a giant rat. But in front of you, you see a giant spider.
Oh, for God's sake. Alvar regrets his life choices.
Cool. So, your dark vision would have given you advantage walking into a room if something couldn't see you. However, the spider can see you, so everyone is now in combat. So, up first, we've got Umdal. Can you see your icon?
I can see my icon, yeah. I can actually see the room as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Right, so I guess I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, awesome. So I can move to here.
Cool.
If that snaps the location. Is that on a square?
That is next to the square of the spider, yes, so you can attack it.
Awesome. So I'm going to go for my great axe stack. So I'll roll a d20.
Cool.
Plus 5. It's 11 plus 5, that's 16.
That is a hit.
Excellent. So I'll roll a d12 plus 3. That's an 8 plus 3, it's 11.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Alright. That's substantial. Alright, cool. Any bonus actions?
Yep, I'm going to go for a claw attack. So I'll roll again to hit.
Cool.
That's nat 20.
Alright, okay.
Nice.
Do I roll double d4s on that?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
That's a 4 plus a 3, that's 7 plus. Sorry, just knock up my actions here. 7 plus claws is 3, that's 10 damage as well.
10 damage, okay. Okay, cool. Anything
Then
else?
Umdal flexes his tortoise hands a little bit.
Jimmy, what are you doing?
You're muted. Right.
Jimmy's
You're
cooking,
muted,
making a
Ray.
drink.
Ray!
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's Jimmy's turn next. Is he
Yeah,
peeing?
well, it's
Yeah.
a spider, so the only way to deal with this is to kill it with fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to cast.
Oh, there's a spider.
Going to jump in here at the back and cast firebolt.
Cool.
$17's a hit.
That is a hit.
And 5 damage.
5 damage. Any bonus action?
Nothing else, no.
Lind, what did you use in that?
Roll up again.
Cool. Azor, what are you doing? what are you doing?
I'm a bit behind because I had some headset issues. So
Okay. The chef has taken his giant cleaver and swathed some massive damage on this giant spider. Followed up by Jiminy shooting a little firebolt at it. The firebolt was not as effective as it should have been.
Oh.
okay.
A little fire spider or something.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna take my crossbow and fire a badass sorcerer shot right into his web weaving rectum.
Okay. Okay.
Because listen, ass hammer. Some of us want a bit of ass glory as well, okay? So I'm just gonna go for it.
All I ask is you don't bogart it, leave some for the rest of us.
Listen, there'll still be some smashing in two to do once I'm finished, alright? So, you go right ahead. I'm just gonna fire my crossbow in there, skewer it, ready to spit roast, whatever.
Tell me I get 40 seconds.
Yes, bitch! Sometimes you need 6 sloppy seconds!
When you're talking about a spider, it just takes us to new realms of wrong.
Look, if this was anime, no one would be questioning it.
Elob has it coming that day,
Right.
bitch.
So roll for attack, roll to hit, and roll your damage.
And please tell me how to do that, I'm sorry.
Roll a d20. What is your modifier?
What's the modifier, sorry?
Your modifier, so you're shooting your do you say crossbow, yeah?
Crossbow, so I've got hit DC plus 4.
Yes, that's plus 4, yeah. So roll a d20, add plus 4.
Okay. And it says
still.
damage D8 plus 2.
Yeah, and then you roll a d8 and add 2.
Okay, so D20 plus 4, 12.
12.
And then I roll a D8 plus 2. What are you giggling at, mister? Yeah, that's 2.
Linden it's fucked up.
Unfortunately, it did not hit.
Oh, I ain't no good with this crossbow, guys.
I believe it is Halvor's turn. Where you were there, yeah? I'm pretty sure you're there because you walked in the room around there. Cool, it's your turn. What are you going to do now?
After doing a few laps to
Warm
get
up.
the blood pumping,
My rectum drains have been quashed.
flies into a rage of bloodlust because of his so far terrible luck, and runs at the spider with his long sword, raising it above his head and swinging down as hard as he can, and hoping to God that this will actually hit him.
All right, cool. So move where you're going to strike from.
From behind!
From behind!
I sense a theme here.
Cool. Roll to hit. Please roll to hit. Like, I'm begging for a hit. You haven't hit anything so far. That is a hit.
Almost shoved it right up its rectum.
You did what others couldn't, Linden.
Roll your damage.
Oh, is that 10?
I believe it is a D10 plus. Was it plus 2 or plus 3? It's plus 3. Yeah, D10 plus 3.
D10 plus 3, so 9 altogether.
9. Cool. Do you want to describe how you do this?
I reckon he takes that long sword and he shoves it where the sun don't shine. And the spider is dead!
descriptive, darling. This
Nice,
is why I'm not a
congratulations.
headband.
You are now out of combat.
Hi, Sean.
What's Sean doing in the dungeon?
She's actually relieving me of some of my whiskey. Standard chat.
Standard chat. Standard chat.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Sindar is married, so it's our whiskey, not.
Fuck off.
Okay, so you're now out of combat. What would you like to do?
Can I have a little look around the room, see if there's anything interesting?
Yeah, cool. Roll me a investigation.
Investigation. Right. 14.
As you look around the room, despite the amount of webbing and activity the spider has managed to do, you see that despite the years of waste and the flames spread by the spider on some of the surroundings, you see that most of the books and equipment ruined, except for a certain section where the books seem to be undamaged. As you look closer, you find this book is a wizard's spell book. It contains the spell Detect Magic, Identify, and Arcane Lock spells. So if you want to write them down, you can. Being a one-shot, probably not that useful to you. But if you want to keep these characters going on, then they might be useful. I don't know, with a name like Arstammer, why would you not keep a character going? But other than that, you don't find anything really of use in that room.
We like spells, don't we, Jiminy?
Absolutely, yeah. So what was that? Detect Magic, just a one-shot?
Detect Magic, Identify, and Arcane Lock.
So can I just use that once, you see?
They are unfortunately not spell scrolls. They are spells that you can learn.
Okay.
So not that useful to you.
Gotcha.
Problem with running a written campaign is sometimes there's stuff that you don't really use. But if you were to continue the characters, you would have access to it.
What's down here? What's through this? Is this a door or is it a window?
That is a door, yes.
Yo!
So there's a door there. Halvor, are you running in?
Is it open or is it locked?
It swings open.
Halvor would like to, run into the room, yeah.
You're just going to run in? Okay, cool. I need you to roll for combat. Roll initiative.
Oh, God. Is that D20?
Yes. D20 plus your initiative modifier.
I got a 16.
Let's going forward, I have no initiative. This has been proven. We're gonna 11.
11.
Listen. I know I brought you lot, all of you lot, into this mess. But I'm starting to think that a barrel of beer isn't worth all of this.
If you want to leave, I will take your share of the prize.
Bar manager, you need to curb your bartender. He keeps running into shit all the time.
Listen, that one's a
I warned you this ahead of time.
Getting paid?
Umdal gets gold.
What's with the little
gold.
face above Jiminy Cricket's icon?
Oh, that's Sleepy.
He's just a bit tired.
Just because I'm always tired, yeah.
Okay, Cinder, what did you roll?
Sleepy / hungover.
I rolled a 6.
Jamie, what did you roll?
17.
17.
Oh, sorry, what are we rolling?
Initiative. Oh, did you say 6?
16.
16.
Did you say it was combat?
Yes, you're in combat. So roll a d20 and add your initiative modifier.
Oh my god. Right! Havlal or whatever you're called. Stop getting us into shit.
Okay, so
You can really
you rolled a 4. That's bad.
I am
Jody
dead.
rolled a 6 plus what?
It's a good job I formed a really good working relationship with my co-workers. I'm sure they'll look after me.
Jody, what did you get? 6 plus what?
6 plus 1.
6 plus 1, so 7. Cool. So I've got Halvor 11, Sindar 6, Umdal 16, Jiminy 17, Azors 4. That's not great. Okay. As you enter the room,
There's a dog.
the rear wall of this small room is lined with sturdy-looking wooden shelves. Clearly, these were once laden with bottles and glass vials, but over the years, many of these have been reduced to glittering shards of glass on the floor. There's a flicker of movement among the wreckage, and you see a small black rat lapping up the last remnants of liquid left of the shattered remnants of a dark blue bottle. And as it sips from it, you notice it start to get bigger and bigger.
Oh, shit.
And as you look around the room, you see what looks to be centipedes that have already drunk from the vial and gotten much larger as well.
Ah, shit.
How
And the
considering leaving right now?
The rat is replaced by a giant rat. Now you know how they've gotten giant. Cool, so you're now in combat. So if I can hit something, excellent. Giant rat. Moves in and takes a little bit of a bite at Umdal. That is a...
Leave Umdal alone.
Umdal the chef. Steven Seagal was just a chef as well.
Cook that rat.
That is a 11 to hit.
So that's 17 AC.
Yeah, so it's a fail. Yeah, cool. Next is Jiminy. What are you doing?
Can we add Arshammer's superpower of dog sidekick to the game?
Definitely not a superpower. It's very much a hindrance.
No, never. Look at that sweet little face. Oh.
I've got it all minimized. I've been trying to keep my dog as quiet as possible, but she's howled a few times.
Oh, we love the doggos.
I'm surprised you haven't heard it. She's been like, oh, because the neighbours have completely ignored the stay-at-home thing and don't gather in large groups. And he's having a house party. Yeah. He's got like an. I live in like a shit country town at the moment. So he's got like an inflatable spa, and he's got a bunch of his mates over, and they're all getting drunk in the yard. Hence why this girl keeps getting triggered by it. Awesome, Jiminy, what are you gonna do?
I miss my friends so much, I'm going to try and make a new one. Just animal friendship.
Okay.
Now, actually, hang on, before I do that. My first level spells, my shield and sleep both have cast next to them, but animal friendship says at will. Does that mean I can just use it? Does that use up a spell slot, or?
Hold on a second. Oh, I don't have your character sheet up. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh Christ, I'm like Linden drinking Negronis and Bramble. I'm pissed already.
Negronis. Ooh.
Honestly, Linden is one and done when it comes to Negronis. It's just
Really?
0 to 100 in one Negroni.
Really? I don't find them that like gnarly because, like, you know, unless you're making like big ones. If you're making big ones, then yeah, fair enough.
It depends though, because when Shannon and I used to go into Bramble, they would look at the time that we walked in. If it was after 9 p.m., they didn't ask. They just made V-Drop Negronis.
Oh, really?
Amazing. Yeah, no, Linden just seems to always finish the night with a Negroni, and he goes from probably about 50 to 100 in that one Negroni.
Really?
Yeah, every time. Quite funny. Where are you? Where have you gone?
I think you literally can use this at will whenever you want. I think it doesn't use a spell slot.
Without using a spell slot, right? Sweet. Well, in that case, I'm going to try and charm another little rat friend.
All right, cool.
Try and find out what's going on with the green liquid.
What's the crack with the green liquid?
So I need to roll against what DC?
13 wisdom.
Wisdom 13. That is a save.
Save. Okay.
It is far from being charmed from you. Do you have any other bonus actions you'd like to do?
Nope.
No? Okay. It is the giant centipede's turn next. And the first one is going to attack Hovor. And is going to do a bite attack. That is, yeah, an 18 plus 4 to hit, so that is a 22 to hit. And it is 5 hit points. And I need you to roll a d20 Constitution save throw, please.
You did.
That's me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll d20, Constitution.
Yeah.
15.
15. You save. If you didn't save, it would have been 3d6 poison damage. Next one attacks Umdal.
No, Umdal!
Tries to take a bite. That is a 13 to hit. That is not a hit.
Leave Umdal alone.
And the third one takes a swipe at Umdal as well. And that is a miss as well. Wow, that's really bad rolling. Umdal, what are you going to do in retort?
Umdal mad.
Think about Umdal!
So Umdal's going into rage, is what I'm saying. For my bonus action, I want to go into rage.
Cool.
Make
So
it
can I do it?
super dull.
So then I'm going to go for my great axe attack on the
centipede in front of me.
Cool. Which one? So because you've got 3 on you technically. So the
Three
one
of
in
me,
the
so
middle?
One in the middle, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So I rolled a 7 plus 5 is 12.
That is not a hit.
Do you get anything to hit on rage, or is it just no,
where are we?
No, don't.
It should give you. It gives you advantage on strength checks and saving throws, +2 melee damage with strength weapons, and then resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage. Actually, that's a good point. So, because you're raging, you'll actually get half damage from these centipedes, apart from the poison damage.
Okay.
So, it's only +2 to your melee damage once you get a hit.
Yeah. So I missed, but I was
Yeah, you
missed.
You got any? You want to do your bonus hit?
So was my rage not my bonus action?
Oh shit! Yeah, it is. Yeah, correct. Oh, that
Cool,
is
so
your turn, unfortunately. Halvor, what are you doing? Get back to where you were. Where are you? You were there. Stop running away.
Halvor tried to sneak away but couldn't. Halvor is going to use his throwing axes, of which he has 2, to try and take out these advancing centipedes.
I would say that because you are in melee range,
Use the longsword instead.
the only thing you could hit like ranged weapons without having any disadvantage would be this one. So I'd say you're probably better off just smashing with your sword.
Halvor thought about his decision to throw things and then decided against it, and instead decided to swing away, really. Take out his long sword once again and lop off the head of the first centipede.
Cool. Give me a good roll. I need a good roll.
Alright, we're after a D20. Away we go. Rolling 11.
11 plus what?
Plus, for the double sword, it's 3.
Plus 5, yeah? So that's 16 to hit. That is a hit.
5, yeah. It's a 16, yeah.
Yeah, it's a hit. Roll for damage.
D10.
Plus 3.
Plus 3. Oh.
But it's plus 3, yeah? It's plus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah? That is enough.
Cast the enemy on the head.
That is enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 4 is enough. But, just to let you know, their damage is quite high. So, whilst they are they're soft targets, they hit hard. Cool. And that one is dead. Do you have any bonus actions you'd like to do?
I'd like to defend myself using second wind against this guy.
Second wind will only give you the opportunity to get some health back.
Then I will sit tight and await whatever comes.
Okay, cool. Cinder, your turn.
Okay, bear in mind again, for some reason I still can't see my avatar.
I moved you there.
Okay, cool. In which case, I'm going to jump in, and I'm still in range.
So do you want to move into that spot? Oh wait, there's a giant rat there. You actually can't. The only place that you could move would be here, but that would mean getting an opportunity attack again from the giant rat. So if you're okay with the giant rat taking a bit of a swipe at you as you go by and potentially taking damage, you can move to where the dead centipede is.
Okay.
Otherwise, you are going to have to do range attacks.
Well, as a doorman, you know, I've had to deal with certain people, and it's always that way when you're chucking the guy out. The girl always takes a swipe at you because she's. So I'm going to jump in there, and I'll take the opportunity against the.
Okay, cool. So I will move you into where that dead centipede is, and I
You're
will
so brave,
roll to hit.
Hammer.
It is unfortunately a hit,
That bitch.
and
Did you take her stiletto off?
she did take a stiletto off, so it's not like you don't lose an eye or anything. Don't worry. And it is 3 hit points.
Motherfucker.
Cool. And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna take a rage and a smash, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I think Asshammer's going to pound some shit.
Do you want to use your bonus action to go into rage first, or do you want to smash?
I will rage against the dying of the shite. And then what have I got? 1d12. Yeah.
Cool. So roll your 20 to hit. Oh, 5 plus 5. Oh no, wait, 5. Yeah, 5. Unfortunately, that is not a hit.
That's super bummer.
It is a super bummer. You've used your bonus action to rage, yeah?
Yeah.
That's okay. You take less damage because of it.
Okay.
Cool. Azor, what are you doing?
I am going to use my ancestral rust of a breath weapon. Oh, you heard it here first. I am going to breathe fire, hellfire, and fury on these fuckwit centipedes.
Okay, and what is the direction and shape of it?
All right, I don't know the details. I set fire to my breath and things burn. But it says what? All right, sorry. So as long as who's this guy? Who are you? Is that the bouncer?
That's Umdar.
Hey, Umdar. Asshammer's got shocker.
All right. I'm mastic. I'm gonna leap myself onto Umdar's shoulders. There you go. And from my vantage point, I'm breathe hellfire and fury all around me, all on these fuckers.
So you're using your breath weapon, yeah?
You're damn right.
Cool. So once per short rest as an action.
No one brings back into the party and doesn't expect that.
Exhale destructive energy based on your draconic ancestry. Each creature in the area must make a DC 11 saving throw, taking 2d6 on a failed save and half damage on a successful one. Yeah, you satisfied with that?
What? Yes.
Doesn't say what shape it is. What is it?
Dragon shape.
You gain a breath weapon and damage resistance with your chosen dragon type. You didn't make a type choice.
What?
You didn't make a type choice. What? So if we go into edit character quickly, I'll do that. I can do it for you.
Hang on. What?
So you've got racial stuff with being a dragonborn.
Yeah.
Where is it?
What did I do?
That's all right. You just missed something. It's fine. Race. Draconic ancestry. So I need you to choose. Basically, it's based on color. but I'll get you to choose based on damage type. So
I was blue.
it didn't come up on your sheet. So you're blue, so you're lightning, yeah?
What?
Okay, so you're blue, so that means you're lightning.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Okay, so I believe
I don't know, I just picked blue because I like blue.
That's fine. That's fine. I believe your breath weapon is it in a straight line? As an actual yeah. So it's a 5 by 30 foot line. So by being where you are,
Okay.
technically, if you wanted to shoot in a diagonal this way, you could potentially hit 3 things. So you could shoot. You could potentially hit the 2 centipedes and the rat in that direction because it's a 5 feet wide bar, 30 feet long. Yeah, cool. Okay, so I need to make a dex save of 11. You need to roll me 2d6.
I'm sorry. What does that mean?
Roll
2d6. 2 times d6.
To save.
Slash R 2d6.
Just plus nothing, or just...
This is your action. So just roll 2d6.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's 6. I saved on all 3 of them. So that means I take half damage. Yeah? So all 3 of these saved, so they all take half damage. But they all take half damage, so that's good.
Pesky centipede.
I'm impressed with my dragon breath.
They do look mortally wounded.
Well done.
Cool. Giant rat's turn to attack. Giant rat, seeing that this dragonborn has like jumped on the shoulders of something in front of it, and then spurted electric lightning fire on everything, has decided to take a bit of a swipe at it. So it's going to try and attempt to bite Azor High.
Hey.
And it rolls poorly, and it misses. Jiminy, what's your turn?
That's because I'm basically in the gods. Because I'm on...
down.
shoulders. I'm so high.
We're up to... It's Jiminy now, right?
Yes, it's Jiminy.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to cast... can I cast Firebolt past the turtle in person?
I would say yes, you can. However, it would get a bit of a boost to quarter cover. So it'll get an extra +2 to its AC.
Right, okay. Will that be the same for a crossbow?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you've got stuff in front of you.
Yeah.
It's got cover, so it has a higher AC.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to have to go for it. Firebolt.
Cool. And so you're shooting at what, the rat?
Shooting at... Yeah, the rat.
Cool. Roll to hit.
16. 21.
That is a definite hit.
Yes.
Roll for damage, please.
Yes, Jiminy.
7.
7. It is dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Victory shot.
Cool. I believe that is your turn,
everyone.
unless you've got anything else you want to do.
No, that's me.
Cool. It is now the giant centipede's turn. So this one is going to take a swipe at Umdal.
Leave him alone.
That is a fucking terrible roll. The next one, sees how pathetic the first one is and takes a swipe at Umdal as well, and does the same thing and fluffs it. Cool, that was really shit. Cool, Umdal, your turn.
Umdal, all right. Umdal's gonna roll AC on it.
I want to know that I rolled really well against the dragon breath and fucked up all attacks.
He's going to take the guy in front of him. So cool. He's done a 19 plus 5.
That is exorbitantly high, yes.
Yeah, that is. Okay, cool. So he's going for that. So he's going for 24. So he's going to roll a 12 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
How can Asshammer get Umdal's dice?
He does 8 damage to the guy.
It is dead.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes, Umdal.
And then he's going to go for a bonus action, claws on the guy to the corner of him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for another AC roll. That's that's a 3 plus 5. That's 8.
That is not a hit, I'm afraid. I believe that is your bonus action as well. Done. Cool. Halvor, what are you going to do, my friend?
I think I'm going to use my longbow against the... No, a throwing axe, actually, against that final one, because I know that's far enough away.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yes, I'm going to throw an axe to that final one.
Cool. Roll a 20 plus your modifier.
Sorry, a D... Was that D20?
Yeah, D20 plus your modifier. So it'll be plus 5. So there's a 17 to hit. 17. Yeah, roll your damage.
D10 plus 3, which is 10.
Do you want to describe how you do it?
Yeah, so Halvor backs into a corner. Can see that only one of the centipedes is left. And lobs his axe spinning right into the head of the centipede.
Were you looking when you threw it?
No, he was looking at the wall. You know, who gives a shit? And he threw it.
And it goes,
but it went straight in between the eyes.
Beds in the centipede, severs it in half, and the centipede like struggles, waves, and flops and dies.
Yeah.
Cool. That is you all now officially out of combat.
Done, team.
Well done, team. Shots for the boys.
What would you like to do?
Shots.
Should Umdal look into the distance and be like, what is best in life? Kill your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women.
Take a shot of whatever it is you'd like. Unfortunately, you have your own bar, I have mine. I am going to take some aquavit.
Ooh.
On the Ilse Big?
Oh, nice choice, Al.
Should we check the room, see if there's anything we can use and further
investigate.
Yeah.
Excellent, cool. So Jody,
left anything delicious behind?
Jody, please roll me a 20 investigation.
Jamie, what do you want? What are you drinking?
Oh, you kidding? A 1.
A Brugal XO.
The hulking, like, dwarven doorman looks around the room and goes,
lovely.
I don't see anyone dangerous here, and that's about all you see.
12, which I got a -1 for, so I got 11.
Cool. Umdal looks around the room.
22 investigation.
And does not see anything that he would like to make into a meal.
I'm not hungry.
Jimmy looks around the room and notices that whatever the centipedes and the rats was drinking from was something worth have a look at. As he gets closer, he notices that it was a particular barrel that the giant rat had drunk from and made it large.
I drank some.
Okay, cool. Roll me a 20.
Just a straight 20.
Straight 20.
Whoa! What? Fuck that one.
You now grow to double your size,
Yeah.
and you now
He's a big boy now.
You now struggle to get out of the room, but you believe that what you found is the accidental batch of pale ale. If you were to take vials of it, what you would have would be a pale ale of, wait, where is it? Of enlargement.
Ungalwan.
Would you like to empty out the potion of healing and replace it with a potion of enlargement?
Yeah, baby.
Cool. Okay. Whilst in the room, you all discover potions of healing, or two of, a potion of invisibility, a potion of vitality. However, not that important to you because this is a one shot. But if you were to continue the characters on, I would put that stuff into your inventory.
Ungal don't need potion.
You also see in the corner 3 barrels of the finished Glowkindle Pale Ale.
Right. Someone is now massive and clearly capable of carrying all those barrels,
I'm
right?
like 12 feet tall.
Right, Jiminy, your 3 Christmases have come at once. Pick up those barrels, you
One night of drinking is going to cost you a lot more than it did before.
Jiminy, please give me a strength check, please.
Oh shit, I'm getting -1 strike.
Please, someone remind me what amaranth.
Roll advantage because you are enlarged.
Cheers!
I'm a strong boy.
I'm a big boy, I can handle myself.
Strong boy.
Sorry, that's a 9 then.
A 9? Why?
10 -1.
Oh shit. You attempt to pick up 2 barrels, and you discover that all you can pick up is 1.
Fuck's sake!
I'm big, but I'm weak.
Right, so I got +3 on strength. What can I do?
Roll. Did you drink and get enlarged as well?
Pardon?
Did you drink and get enlarged as well?
I'm a 6 foot turtle. Should I really drink some more enlarging stuff?
I mean, if you want, you can. Otherwise, just roll me a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Alright, that's 10 in total.
You managed to pick up 1 barrel.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got 2 barrels between us, right?
Yes,
Is that
at the
right?
They're
moment.
strong.
Unless someone wants to roll another one or carry another one, it's up to them.
Halvor can carry a barrel.
Can I cast?
Halvor, please.
Halvor's overcompensating.
Would I be able to cast Mage Hand and pick up a barrel with my?
Unfortunately, good idea. However, Mage Hand cannot pick up that much weight.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck, exactly. Halvor, give me a strength check.
Halvor roll a d20.
Yes, roll a d20 and give me a strength modifier.
1.
Halvor struts over to the barrel and goes to lift it and goes, oh shit!
Breaks his back and has to
pulled a
go to
muscle.
the chiropractor.
Do we have company health?
Century to
Oh, I did this at the gym. I did this at the gym.
Do we have company health?
Oh, you'll be waiting for the NHS, babe.
Halvor, would you like to roll the barrel?
No, Halvor's giving up.
To be fair, I'm not surprised. Like, you've had some really bad luck with your rolls. Really bad luck.
I told you we shouldn't have brought the bartender.
Cool. So, does anyone else want to roll the barrel? That would be easier.
Can I? Am I strong? I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Just give it a shot. Roll a 20 and add your strength modifier.
Alright, here goes. Y'all better be hoping for good news. You want this bloody beer. Oh, for fuck's sake.
The most you can manage is between yourself and Halvor is to roll the barrel.
We can roll it, Halvor,
you managed
right?
to roll the barrel. The other guys managed to carry the barrels. They're a little bit more robust.
12 feet tall.
And you head towards the stairs you came in on.
Okay.
In standard doorman fashion, I watch you guys do all the work.
Yes, I'm so glad.
I'm paid to be here. My presence is vital.
As you make your way around and head up towards the stairs, you see Glowkindle kind of like hanging about at the top of the stairs, and he's like, "Did you guys get it? Did you guys get the beer?"
Cool.
Strong.
Umdal, you're my new favorite friend. Excellent. Well done. Did you manage to get all of them?
Umdal can't count.
You may not be able to count, but I can. How many? Hold out. How many? Wait. How many fingers do you have? Hold up your fingers.
Holds out his tortoise like fisty thing. He's just like.
All right. Wrong person to ask. Who else can tell me? How many barrels did you get?
3.
3. Amazing. All right, guys. That was your order. I'll make sure that I get the gold to you in a bit. But I think you've been down there a while. I think you probably need to get back to the bar.
Jiminy is amazed that he's not spotted the fact that this guy's 12 feet tall.
Glowkindle is a gnome, so everyone looks massive to him.
I'm just genuinely shocked that Jiminy's not killed us all just to get to all the beer.
Probably a good concern, because wild magic can be really, really temperamental. Glowkindle's a gnome. Everyone looks big compared to him. So size, anything beyond 3-4 foot is substantial to him. So to him, you look like the same you walked in as.
Maybe we can cast a few spells on each other so that we're normal.
Well, it only lasts like an hour. Cool. So as you kind of ascend up the stairs, Glowkindle quickly gives you a little envelope. Azor, he gives you a little envelope, and in it you can feel some gold coins jangling about. And he's like, "Make sure you give everyone the gold that they require." Yeah. If you guys can take it to the bar, you'd be saving me a lot of hassle. I need to find out where my delivery crew is, and I need to get the next batch going. Obviously, thank you very much, guys, for clearing out the cellar. You've made this really easy for me to make you the next batch. The delivery will be on time next time. Don't worry. We've got it all in hand here.
Glowkindle, how do we know this beer is safe?
What do you mean safe? It's totally safe.
That the last batch of beer turned your rats into ginormous
That was an
monsters.
experimental batch off to the side. Don't worry, it wasn't the pale ale. Oh wait, it was the amber ale.
How can we trust you, Glowkindle?
Don't
You know
worry.
what?
It was a bad batch of the amp
fire.
ale, not the pale. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't know. These kind of rocky experiences and inconsistency in service is making us think that we might switch to a different brewery.
What do you mean switch to a different brewery?
Proposing.
You'll never find beer as good as mine.
Well, maybe we need to rediscuss that retro deal you were talking about.
Wow. I would think that, you know, being an independent brewery such as ourselves, you know, we could just switch bars that we supply to.
Well, you know what, Glorfindel? You know, we support local, we believe in local, and that's why we've been with you guys for so long.
I know, and I respect you guys, and I give you the best deal that I can.
It's for too much like work at this point.
Maybe you should say, you know, think of us at Christmas. Think of Jiminy at Christmas. Yeah.
Big old Jiminy, giant Jiminy.
Good old Jiminy.
You know what? You've done me a massive service. How about I help you with your next Christmas party then? And don't worry,
like that.
pale's
Don't
fine.
like that.
No
It was
giant
the amber
rats,
that was
okay,
bad.
Glorfindel?
I like how you've turned it into Lord of the Rings character.
Cool,
Yeah, we've
that
had
is,
Shelob, Glorfindel, you know.
as you roll the barrels and carry the barrels back up to the bar, you get back in, and there's literally, as you look in, you can see like people hanging from the rafters, and like customers leaning over the bar and trying to like grab beer for themselves. What do you guys do?
Well, can we roll initiative?
Yes, you
Come on,
can.
Sam.
Yes!
Sam.
You can only use non-lethal means.
We can punch. We can punch.
Yeah, you can.
Right.
15.
15.
No,
Cool.
I won't into the building.
Can I roll initiative on these?
Cool. Yeah, roll initiative.
Ah.
Alright, I'm rolling initiative. I got 14.
14. Cool.
Who's in front of us?
How do I roll initiative?
Roll 20 and add your initiative modifier.
I'm done. What's my initiative? Oh, it's +2.
What do we got?
Oh, 20.
Nice.
Jody, what's your modifier? 14 plus
At 1.
15. Umdal.
I win.
What did you roll?
14.
14. Jiminy, what did you get?
6.
6. Azor?
I got 20.
20. And then, last but not least, Halvor, what did you get, mate?
I got 10.
Plus.
What's your modifier
0.
Zero.
You've got 0 initiative modifier, do you?
My initiative is.
Oh, it is 2. Yeah, you're correct.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, so Azor, as you walk in, you see all this chaos happening in the bar. What are you going to do?
I am going to roll a barrel into the middle of the bar, pop a cork from the top of it, and let everyone fill their tankards on the hoof.
Okay, I need you to roll a persuasion check, please.
Please tell me how to do that. I'm sorry.
Roll a 20 and add your persuasion modifier. So your persuasion modifier is
+3.
+3. +21. All the customers stop, look in your direction, look at the barrel, and then cheer. Yeah! And everyone struggles to get over the top of each other to get to the barrel, which has now caused a new problem because now everyone is trying to fight each other to get to the beer. It is now Sindar's turn. What is Sindar going to do?
Sindar's going to do the standard thing of, well, first of all, he will look up from his phone, which is not really paying attention to who's been in and out the door, really. And he's going to pick the guys that he thinks that were going to be easy enough to pick off first. And he's going to move. God forbid he goes for the ones who are actually doing the damage, you know?
Okay. Give me a... Give me a performance check.
What have you got, Al?
Me, performance.
No, Cinder.
What'd you say?
Cinder, I want a performance check from Cinder.
Yeah. Sorry, you're lagging. Right, so I got 50. So 50 minus 1, so that's 14.
14. All right, cool. As you kind of like strut in and kind of like show your guns and kind of like, you know, mass your way through, you manage to convince most of them to back off away from the barrel and kind of like organize themselves a little bit through intimidation. However, there's still a few that are still like clinging onto the barrel. Umdal, what are you going to do?
Umdal, can I do an intimidation check?
You can. What are you attempting to do?
Right, so I'm going to intimidate them by flexing my turtley arms.
His giant shell.
Why are you attempting to intimidate them?
So I'm going to go for a d20 on that. Oh, that's a nat 1 plus 4, so 5.
Cool. One of the customers reaches up, pats you on the face, and is like, "Aren't you cute?" Mm.
Can I give my inspiration to Umdal?
No, you can't. Halvor,
That's
what are
the
you
end of
doing?
that.
What are you doing, Halvor?
Helvo has.
Can I come in? Or does it have to be Helvo?
No, it's Halvor's turn.
Yeah, fuck you.
He's been a liability from start to finish.
What's my name?
Just don't, just pass.
Has decided that the best way to deal with this situation
Blue Curacao shots.
is to use his athletic prowess, of which he has +5, to leap over the barrel, pouring shots of blue curacao.
Roll me a 20 plus your modifier, please.
Roll d20 plus 5. 23!
Yes. As you leap over the barrel, giving shots and laybacks of blue curacao into all the customers' mouths without spilling a drop. You roll really high without spilling a drop. You manage to placate the customers enough for them to back off that you can then move around the barrel and then move it to the bar. Congratulations. You have managed to complete today's adventure. The owner,
Single-handedly, I will point out.
the owner takes Halvor to the side and goes, "Mate, I've got to say, like, I I doubted your blue curacao for ages, but you know what? I can see its use now. Thank you so much for showing me the light. He looks at the rest of you all and thanks Rachael for putting together the team to get the beer. He's like, guys, people, if you didn't get the beer, I think we would have all been out of a job. I'm so thankful that you guys managed to sort it out for me. Please accept this extra bonus in your paycheck of 10 gold pieces each. Unfortunately, I can't give you holiday time because we're busy, but maybe I could look at kind of helping out with your holidays in the future.
I'll get paid.
Thank you very much, guys. That is the end of the campaign.
Bearing in mind we've had a customer join us on this quest in order to get ale. Are you going to slip him some cash too?
He's not an employee. He's not covered by employee benefits. He was there purely for the free beer, I believe.
I cast sleep on him.
I also have sleep
what am I rolling?
Is he preloaded or not?
No, I just have to roll 5d8 to see how many people around me are affected by this.
5d8.
Okay.
Can I point out, Mr. Jiminy, that I've been fighting for you all along. Please don't put me to sleep. Please don't steal my gold.
The spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of you choose 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points. Cool. So roll me 5d8, please.
Yeah, 17.
17. Cool. So I need to look up commoners. Trust a sorcerer to do something off the books, eh?
If I'm not getting paid, he's going down.
Okay, so
you know what, Jiminy? If this magic don't go down from one source to another, you can have my gold crown.
Okay, so 17 hit points. A commoner is 4 hit points. So me, the owner, is promptly put to sleep.
Night night.
Rachael, how many hit points does Azor High have?
What am I looking at?
How many hit points do you have?
What's that?
I can tell you how many you have. You've got 8.
What? How do I see that? Where is it?
In the top right corner of your page, you will see your hit points.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So you've got 8 hit points. So you are asleep.
What?
Yeah.
Jiminy, I thought we were friends.
Who else is nearby? I don't think anyone else. I believe it's just the owner and Azora High that is put to sleep. So you guys now technically can do whatever you want because this both the owner and the bar manager are both asleep.
Undal on bar now.
What is Undal gonna do with said bar that he now owns?
Undal, have a beer.
Undal, don't drink beer.
Oh.
So he's gonna put the owners and the manager on a little boat. He's gonna take over the bar, He doesn't drink. But that's it.
And turn it into a gastropub.
A gastropub. He does low ABV IPAs and medium made meals. That's it. That's all he does.
I want a jacket potato, please, Imdal.
Hey, you're asleep.
A jacket potato and ghost ship. That's it. That's all we do.
I am going to say that is the end of the game. It is 11:45. That is substantially more than the 2 hours that I promised you.
Also, never be more than 3 to 4 hours.
I would like to say that it's mostly because of my ineptitude with technology. But I think it was also the fact that I had far too much fun and I started talking about complete shite. Thank you very much. You've all been amazing. I hope that it was fun for you as well. I hope that you've got a little bit of the buzz on from the booze as well.
I'm pretty buzzed.
I look forward to playing more quarantine D&D with you guys.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Thank you. Cheers.
I will.
Guys,
I'll message you in a bit.
Just a quick note. Did you realise that I've written penis in the lab?
Oh yeah. I totally saw the penis. Don't worry. I'm Australian.
Oh,
Like,
good.
I would have written
double
dick.
check that someone had seen it.
Although right now it's looking mostly like earness. It's missing a part of the P.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. I just saw it going on the scene. There you go. I fixed that.
Enos. Yes, Enos.
There we go. Yeah. We'll put that in. We'll just make extra bits. Lots of them.
So many extra bits.
Here.
I just didn't want to go. I didn't want my artwork to go unseen.
No, I saw it. Don't worry. I also saw Umdal is written Umdal everywhere, and there's now penis and balls. It is, however, too clean shaven and needs some fuzz because apparently fuzz is cool nowadays. All right, guys. I will bid you all adieu.
Thank you for tonight, guys.
No, guys. Thank you.